About to get started here. And today's starting pitcher, Jose Butto. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe two at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
And now for the Jays, Bo Bichette. Outside low, and we're underway here in the home opener. Ground ball, Alonso. He steps on the bag. One out in the top of the first. Take a look at the lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out. A lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with two strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
He swings and fouls one off. Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with two strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Next offering way off the plate. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Batting fourth, the second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
Here's Andres Jimenez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Two outs. On the inside corner for a strike.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Missed with a changeup, and that's ball three.
3-2, two out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. One left for Toronto. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Queens, and towing the slab here, Bowden Francis.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And the batter now, Francisco Lindor. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And that misses. And that's ball one.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness. Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Juan Soto now. And first offering is fouled off.
There's no way around it. Soto is one of the most exciting players in baseball. His hitting skills are so advanced, you'd think he'd played in Major League Baseball in a different life or something.
One down, base is empty.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, you got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer. First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. Makes the catch up against the wall in foul territory. Scoreless after 1. New inning getting started, and now for the Jays, George Springer.
George Springer.
Buto back to work. Fastball right back to the mound. The throw to first. That takes care of Springer.
The third baseman, Ernie Clement.
Now the third baseman, Ernie Clement. And first offering is fouled off. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's out of play, a foul ball. Got it. That K is his 3rd of the game. And next for Toronto, Davis Schneider. Looking for his first big league hit right here. And a slider misses down and away.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
That one ripped, but foul. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 outs, base is empty. And there's a hit.
Batting 8, the catcher,
Man at
number
first.
55,
Here's the Toronto catcher, Tyler Heineman. And a strike on the outside edge. Breaking ball misses down and away.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
That one missed. Next offering is in for a strike. Schneider off of first with 2 away. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Blue Jays held in check. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Citi Field, home of the New York Mets. Singy, we saw this team playing in the NLCS a year ago.
And some people were surprised they went as far as they did, but they had a really talented roster. In the postseason, you just need one of those guys to get hot, and good things start to happen.
0-1.
Yeah, Pete Alonso was that guy last year. It felt like he was hitting a game-changing home run every night.
And the rest of his teammates just fed off that energy, Boog. Francisco Lindor was absolutely amazing. Mets fans will remember his grand slam against the Phillies for a very long time.
But with that said, the only way for the Mets to take a step forward this season is reaching the World Series. And it's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that one is lifted in the air. And that's a foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Jesse Winker in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate.
Starts him with a breaking ball, but that's a pitch he's really comfortable hitting. You can't rely on breaking stuff to be automatic out pitches against him.
1 down, base is empty. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Jump throw, and they get the out.
Batting 6, the third baseman, Vientos.
And now it's Mark Vientos. And ball 1. No score here in the second. Gets the outside corner with that one.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, it should be a good outing for him.
And that one hammered. Springer drop step going back. Gone. That one made it to the upper tank. His first homer of the year, and the Mets on the board first. It's 1-0.
They put a good swing on it, but the box score might want to credit the win for that home run. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Now a chance for Brett Beatty. That one misses. 1-0. Two down, nobody on. And that's in the dirt. Francis, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 3. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. On to the 3rd inning. Now here is Miles Straw.
Miles Straw.
Gets under it and pops it up. And that'll get off into the seats. Straw getting the start in center. 30 years old now. And they traded for him earlier this year. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Well, they went after him right there with one of his best pitches. I'm really surprised that one got away from him.
Bichette.
Bichette in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes. Here comes a pitch. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. The 1-1. This one popped up. And there's one down.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Vladdy stands in now and watches strike 1.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr., that swing so reminiscent of his dad. Lots of pop. Here's the 0-2. And there's a ball. Runner on the go. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Well, that one ended up a lot closer to a home run than I thought off the bat. Clearly didn't get it all, but with that wind blowing out to right, almost pushed that one over the wall.
Anthony Santander at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that one a little bit high. Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And now 2-0. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a
runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job of controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or players are going to be running all game.
Up and in. 3-1 now.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Straw at second with 2 down. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
The batter, the second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
First and second, 2 outs. And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Andres Jimenez. He's 0 for 1. That's a strike, attacked with the sweeper. The changeup missing, and the count even 1-1. 2 aboard, 2 outs. In the dirt, blocked. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Pitch misses. Ball 3.
Oh boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Two on, 2 outs. This one popped up. Sanger should have this one. Makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. So they strand a pair. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Mets 1 and the Jays 0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and stepping in for New York, Tyrone Taylor. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Ball 1.
And that one misses up and in.
1-1.
And the count is 1-1. That's through there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
And here's the rookie catcher, Hayden Sanger. Foul ball. One down, base is empty. Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is downstairs. 1 out, base is empty. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Lindor in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That one fouled off. Struck him out swinging. And he strikes out the side in the 3rd. Mets go down quickly, but they're on top 1-0. Back here at Citi Field, and the batter is George Springer.
Number 4, George.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the 3rd home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
This guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Up and
That's
in,
ball 2.
and the count is 2-2.
2-2 the count.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Got him swinging. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Check swing, he held up, and that's ball 1. And that drops in for a strike. Blue Jays down a run. Yeah, that's fouled off. One down, base is empty. Left field, way back there. Say goodbye to that one. He circles the bases. It's 1-1.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Now the left fielder, Davis Schneider. A single his first time. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
One out, base is empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Action in the Mets bullpen. Kodai Senga preparing to come on if needed. Young getting cranked up as well. That one
That's
misses, and that's ball 2.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouled off down the right side. That was the sweeper, but it missed. That's a walk. Went with another changeup, but missed the spot.
The catcher, number 55, Tyler.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Jose Buto is done, and that's an excellent job from the reliever in the starting role today. Gave him some length. Back with a new arm after this. The new pitcher in the game, Clay Holmes.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Tyler Heineman next up for the Blue Jays. Went down on strikes his first time through. And a big swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Schneider at first, one gone.
That's a ball.
This one in the dirt.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
In the
2
dirt,
balls,
and
1
the count 2-1. Foul ball there. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's the center fielder, Miles Straw. And the sweeper is off the plate. Yeah, that's in for a strike. And it's 1-1. Gets him to chase after that one.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
That to right, Soto. And that is that. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. All even now at 1-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Juan Soto. There's a strike.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Next offering is down low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And now the count is even.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's a little bit low.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Hard ground ball, base down. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso, flying to left his first time. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. Nobody out, runner at first. Next offering is in for a strike. That catches the corner. Got him. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Struck out swinging his first time. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
1-0.
Man at first, 1 away. Yeah, there's the strike.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fights it off. He'll see another. Good job to fight that one off. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Not close with that one. 2-2. Out towards right center field. It gets down, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Here's Jesse Winker. First pitch misses. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And that is downstairs. And it's 3-0.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Toronto's bullpen with some action. Yariel Rodriguez getting ready to go. Garcia also getting ready.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
That one finds the zone. 3-2 down.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Soto scores. It's an RBI single and a 2-1 ball game now.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. At the plate, Mark Vientos. He's already homered in this game. Right through there for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First 2 pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made a chase and got the quick strikeout.
And next for the Mets, Brett Beatty. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Just missed. Next pitch is downstairs.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Nimmo over at second. Winker at first. 2 out of the inning. Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. He did not go around. The 3-1 is on the way. Fastball for a strike.
I got 3-2.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. 2 on, 2 outs. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And they're all loaded up.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Bowden Francis, done for the day, just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment. New pitcher now for the Jays, number 85. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, but maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
So they're all loaded up. So up next for New York, Tyrone Taylor. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. The other way. Guerrero steps on the bag. They limit the damage here. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing me.
All set for the start of the inning. Bo Bichette up to the dish.
Bichette.
Holmes back to work. And that one is in for a strike.
Well, these Blue Jays just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
And that one a little below the knees. And 1-1. To the right side. Beatty to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 2 in this one. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Late swing fouled off. The Blue Jays down by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. Cut on and lifted in the air. Winker should have it. Makes the grab for the second out.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays. And that drops in for a strike. That one way inside. Two outs. Breaking ball inside. Ball 2. Two down, nobody on. Fouls one off. 2-2. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Down in order go the Blue Jays, and our score remains 2-1. Bottom of the inning, and now the catcher comes up to him. Peyton Senger. Just missed. Fastball is outside. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
The 2-2. That's down
3
and in.
balls, 2 strikes.
In the air, right field. Springer hauls it in, and there's one away.
Up next for the Mets, the shortstop.
So the lineup flips over, and now the shortstop, Francisco Lindor, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Check swing, called strike. Francisco Lindor at the plate. The Mets shortstop, originally drafted by Cleveland, and a guy with some serious power and an excellent defender. Fastball
Inside,
almost
ball 2.
got him there. Bases empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. That's out to center field. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Juan.
2 outs, bases empty. And now it's Juan Soto, 1 for 2. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. And he dodges that fastball.
Ball inside. That's ball 3. 3 balls, no strike. Aye.
The 3-1. Hard hit, right side. Fires over to first. They get the out on Soto. Inning over. So they go quietly there. We're through 5. It's the Mets 2 and the Blue Jays 1. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Stepping in, Andrés Giménez.
Andrés Giménez.
That one's in there. Strike 1. Movement in the bullpen. Reed Garrett, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Minter, the lefty, warming up as well. There's the swing and a miss.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Man, that slider bearing in your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter. It just can eat you up, saw you off. I'll tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Here's George Springer. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. The Jays trailing by a run, and we're the top half of the 6th. Just missed. And the next pitch is way outside. And that's in there at the knees.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
And here is Ernie Clement. Swinging a foul out of play. Comebacker to the mound. To first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Mets 2 and the Blue Jays 1. Back here in Queens, bottom of the 6th inning. In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Alonso in his 7th season, 30 years old now, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2016.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Strike.
Ball 1 there. Slice down the right side. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Scoops it up barehanded, and that's a great play for the out.
Got to feel pretty good for the pitcher. Absolutely sawed him off. Bat explodes. And then he makes an easy play on it. Pretty satisfying if you're out there on the ball.
Brandon Nimmo now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Good eye right there.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Strike 3, got him with the sweeper.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Jesse Winker. And that is out of play. Two outs. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that's downstairs and outside. And no one can get there. And that extends the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman,
And stepping in for New York, Mark Vientos. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit, and no movement on the bases. It's ball 1. And another ball That one hammered, but pulled foul. Winker off of first with 2 away. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that's a base hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
The batter, number 7.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Here's the second baseman, Brett Beatty. He is struck out and he is walked. That is upstairs for ball 1.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Fought off foul. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. To the right side, Jimenez tosses to first, and the inning is over. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We're through 6 full. It's the Mets 2 and the Blue Jays 1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Reed Garrett.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Schneider in the box now. Takes strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And a swing and a miss.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And he chases that one. One gone here. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
So up next, Tyler Heineman. Fouled off left side. Right back to him on the mound. Tosses to first and 2 away to start the 7th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Straw forced to get out of the way of the first pitch. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Nope.
And that misses.
2-0.
And the count now 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
And that's in for a strike.
2-1. Ball, that's out.
Bo Bichette in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Next offering is in for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Stays alive. Trying to hold a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Gets a piece and stays alive. And the tying run is on base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
So back to the top of the order. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Bo Bichette. 0 for 3 in this one.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up. Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Straw leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swings through it for the K. Gassed it right by him. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Mets 2 and the Blue Jays 1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jimmy Garcia. This is his 5th appearance of the year.
Number 93, Jimmy Garcia.
And now the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
The center fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. Misses the sweeper.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball popped up. Jimenez makes the grab, 1 down.
Up next for the Mets, the catcher, Hayden Senger.
And now Hayden Senger. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Just missed. And it's fouled away. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Struck him out looking. Froze him with the heater at the knees.
Up next,
2 outs, base is empty. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. A pair of strikeouts, and he's flied to center. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They lead it 2-1.
now pitching for
Welcome
the
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. A.J. Minter. This is his 3rd time out this year.
Minter.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. His first homer of the year, and we're starting over. It's 2-2. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Anthony Santander, the next to hit. Infield playing him to pull. Second baseman just to the right of the bag. Gets the call. 0-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Oh, 0-1 now. And that one fouled off.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
That's off the mark. Now 1-2. Back and forth we go. A seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Throw to first. In time to get him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Andres Jimenez digs in now. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Right through there for a strike. Next pitch is outside. This one lifted in the air, left field. That one gets down for a hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Go-ahead run on base. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. High fly ball down the left field line. Winker puts it away for the out.
The batter, the third baseman, Ernie Clement.
Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. He's already homered here in this one. That one missed.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Just missed. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Out to short, Lindor. They get the force. Third out, and that ends the frame. Vlad Guerrero Jr. with the solo shot for Toronto. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece.
Trying to pull up with a motorcade. Every single day trying to hold a K. Look me in the face, put the phone away.
Back here at Citi Field, here's Juan Soto.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
Garcia back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. A little out front there as he swings through it.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes and one away.
No, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Here's Pete Alonso, 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. A solo shot. That's his third home run of the series. It's 3-2. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. No doubt in my mind, just about everybody in this ballpark holding their breath on that one. I tell you, just barely snuck it inside the foul pole, and talk about a huge swing. That's it in this ball game. Could be the biggest swing of this ball game. We'll see.
And now Brandon Nimmo. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, on the mound, this is a spot where he's got to treat this as a clean inning. Forget about the home run. Forget about now being behind on the scoreboard. Start fresh and get those hitters back up to the plate as quickly as possible.
Next pitch is outside. One run across in the frame so far. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That one missing inside. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. Yeah, that's too high. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Now batting.
And the batter now, Jesse Winker. There's the strike.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Two down, nobody on. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Just misses with that one.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Ground ball right side. It's in and out of his glove. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. Last chance coming up for the Blue Jays. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Davis Schneider. And that drops in for a strike. Now 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Good eye in that spot.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Here's the 2-2. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Now the catcher up to hit, Tyler Heineman. Pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. There's a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Strike 3, got him swinging. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Pinch hitter coming on, Will Wagner. Runner on first with 1 down for him. You see the velocity 97 with that fastball. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Called out on strikes. Now only 1 out remaining.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
So it's their last chance in this one. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
2 outs. They're down to their final strike.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. You're up there at the plate. You got to look up in the zone. And
a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, this turned out to be an exciting, very well-played game. Always feels great when you can take the lead in the 8th at home. Come out in the 9th, crowd will be behind that pitcher as he tries to get those final 3 outs. Everybody goes home happy with a win like this.
3-2 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.